Okay.
So we're in a warehouse. We want to get these up and running. So I'll give you a quick overview of how we're going to control fittings and how we can do it in a mesh environment, and enables us to do them on site, away from site.
Yeah.
But no black art. We're going to do it live.
Right.
We're not working with children or animals.
Okay.
So it's going to work first time.
It's going to work first time.
Action tow. So first and foremost, these are powered by what we call a D4I system. So there's the power within the driver that powers this PIR. So it's a very simple, straightforward, less wiring points, less things to go wrong.
Okay.
But we've got our magic iPad.
Yeah.
And we want to create a zone. So we basically, or an area. So we basically, in a big room, we want to say, right, I've got these products that popped up here. I've got 4 products on the board. Which one's which?
Yeah.
Okay, so there it is. It's flashing.
Okay.
You know what?
So when you tap it, it flashes.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So we add that into the location. We're done now. And we drag that onto a drawing potentially, or we drag that into a scenario so the client can see it. We rename it. But where's the next one? Thinking, well, let's just tap on that like that. And there she is.
Okay, so you can identify them really easily anywhere in the warehouse.
Exactly right, yeah, exactly right.
Okay.
And then, as we did before, it flashes.
Okay.
So
you're building up a zone, or a kind of
a
area,
racking aisle,
okay.
a freezer. On this point of view, we would say in the days gone by, we'd have to use little remote controls, whatever. But now, the mesh system has made that a whole lot easier.
Okay.
Just let that connect into it. This is live. This is what we'll be doing.
Right.
Anywhere in a facility.
So you you're waiting for it to connect. So you've identified the lights. Now you're connecting and you're building.
So now we're in like a home environment. We can just we can turn them off.
Okay.
We can turn them on.
So in a home environment, because that's kind of easy to understand.
Exactly.
You could have the living room. So you could turn all upstairs off. So presumably you could do that from remotely.
Exactly.
Right.
The system, we can do it on site via the mesh, or we can add a very simple access point. One access point will do that.
Okay.
So we've just got power to these, so that essentially the technology is inside the product. But we can dim individual products. So
you've got full control over your lighting system.
And then the beauty thing as well, I mean, we might need some time lapse here, but we could, if you wanted to, we could set up a little scenario where they will dim, go off, and we can trigger. But the beauty about this is, and what we'll do on that, so for instance, as I'll do it, so we can do it live. We can basically, we can actually turn these on onto an auto, so they'll all come on. We can then customize this to, we're going to say after 5 seconds, we're going to dim down.
So this would be almost, so you see it in supermarkets, don't you? They use the technology at 4 o'clock or something. I think they dim the lights for a reason that kind of makes it feel more evening based. And
So 5 seconds there. Now, we've changed those scenarios to this product. So what it does now, it's going to send all what I've just sent it, the parameters I've sent to them.
So that's showing
giving
that
you a visual. Absolutely.
Right, that's updated now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now if we stand still,
okay.
Don't move.
Oh, I see. 'Cause it's sensor.
Oh, we're going to go off then. So then now if we just trigger this fit in here, all the fittings come on. Any of these fittings, you trigger each of the PIRs, they all come on.
It's because we're moving.
Yeah.
That's why they're on.
But also, we've set it to 5 seconds, but we would say like normally, we would say it maybe to 2 minutes. down
so
to 10%.
Very gradual. Yeah. Oh, so it gradually goes down. So it start off bright and then go down.
Yeah. For instance, now then, you said why they're going off. You might say, actually, in my warehouse, I don't want them to go off. Actually, I want them to stay at full power.
Okay.
So what I'll do there is we'll change that. We'll upload to 100 fittings.
So that's it updating.
Yep.
Yeah.
100 fittings takes about 2 minutes to update.
Right.
So they,
Yeah. That's not long at all, is it? Considering it's sending that signal to each one of those 100
exactly.
fittings. All right. Oh, it's that one. Yeah.
Now we're going to sit still again. Now keep talking.
Okay.
But what happened before is when the sensor, we're in the racking arm now. The fittings dim down.
Yeah.
After the 5 seconds, because no one's been in there.
Yeah.
So it's a safe environment still, but you can say, actually, I don't want them to go off.
Okay.
I want to stay.
There you go.
So now, before that would turn off.
Yeah.
Now it just dims, so as it picks us up,
yeah.
it comes up, it doesn't go off.
There's no end to the things you can do, really. It's like
everything you want.
Okay.
And then you've got daylight.
You've got full control over it.
There we go, look. So before it will go off, now if we stay still, they will stay dimmed. Sensors.
It's sensor.
We go
up
a lot of movement. We go up to up to 20 meters. So
okay.
Not too many warehouses.
You wouldn't be this close to a sensor.
No.
These are going to be up there.
Absolutely.
So, they're very sensitive while we're standing here. Okay.
And ultimately, if you wanted to as well, we could do what we did before. We can just turn them off. Good night.
Perfect.